What is up, everybody? Update on what I'm doing with the caliper. Let's just say I've been swapping TIPMs, clusters, and trying to figure this issue out, but I cannot figure it out. Let's just say I've swapped out this TIPM for this TIPM. This is the Dorman reman that I bought a few months ago before I went ahead and fully rebuilt this motor. Now, this right here would be my third replacement TIPM, which is an OEM one. The first one came out the car. The second one was a Dorman OEM replacement, and then I went ahead and purchased this one off of eBay. Then I ended up returning this Dorman replacement for this Dorman replacement, and this one doesn't have the OEM specs of an SRT, so like I don't have the yaw and you know the G-force and whatnot, but this one does. Now if you see on the side right here, it actually has a sticker, Huntsville SN, and it has Chrysler written on it, 007AC, where this one doesn't. So this is the Dorman reman TIPM, and pretty much I still have the same codes on the gauge cluster that I normally have whenever I put the key in. Now this cluster right here, you guys, is the cluster that I got off of the JMB Performance gauge cluster that they were parting out on the Caliber SRT4 Facebook page. Like I was saying, this is the cluster I got off of JMB Performance, and I haven't swapped it out with my original yet. Mind you, this one right here, you can see the only issue that I have right now is the needle is off right here and a little off right here. So I just got to take off this faceplate and then take the needle out slowly, perfectly outwards, and line it up with zero. But OEM one that came out my car, and then this is the OEM one from JMB, right? So when I go ahead and put the key in, okay, now 133, this is the cluster that came out the JMB parts car. Now I can go ahead and turn the traction control off. See, my check engine light blinks for a little bit and then goes solid, and I still have the ABS and the ESP/BAS. So turn my car off, got the key right here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put the key back in, clutch it, neutral, start. Okay, you can see that the car with the little movement under it, the traction control, ESP, go ahead and turn it off. Now I still have these, and mind you, the one that is in my car is the eBay OEM replacement that I bought. I bought this for $120 a while back. This is the Dorman, and like I said, this doesn't have the SRT settings in it. Let's go ahead and show you, and let's see personally, because I would like to know too. 18.7 average mile per hour, 154 miles till empty, 1/8 miles, 1/4 mile. This is what you want to see, you guys. This right here is the SRT. Sorry for the vibrations, but I want to show you guys, right? G-force, peak G-force, tire, like tire is normal, that's an OEM spec. Elapsed time, that's normal. So like I said, 18.7, 155 miles, 1/8 and 1/4 mile, and then you have the 0 to 60 speed, the break-in miles per hour, you know, feet and everything. That is SRT settings. Now, I have the settings in this. I have the settings in this. When it comes to the TIPM themselves, they have different programming. So this one right here, I will confirm that this one right here is SRT version. But like I had the issue with the throttle body. I had a Dorman throttle body in there for 3,700 miles and it crapped out on me, and last week I was having issues and I replaced it with the OEM throttle body you see right there, and it runs amazing. You guys just seen, I just turned it off. So my next step is I'm gonna go ahead and take this TIPM out, or actually I'll leave that TIPM because that gives me the settings to the SRT. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop that back in. And mind you guys, I know everybody's been telling me it's the IOD and whatnot. It's this one right here. But when I go ahead and pull it out, nothing's wrong with that, those two fuses. Mind you, I do take the fuses out. I checked all these fuses last night before I replaced it for this one. So I don't know. Maybe it's the TIPM internally. Something's bad. Maybe I have a bad wire harness. I'm not exactly sure, you guys. I replaced everything. Let's break it down on what I have replaced and what I have not replaced. I've replaced the TIPM many times. I've replaced the relays down there. I've cleaned the terminals on the back of the relay box. I have replaced the battery. I have replaced all the gaskets, the internals. I sleeved it by Dart and East. I rebuilt the top end. Timing chain is all brand new from Aaron, Real Tune. What else? Let's say the OEM replacement cat that actually has the guts in it instead of the hollow one that was burnt out by the two-step that was in this car when I first bought it. Mind you, two-step was all built into this harness. That's why you can see that I did my fixing of my harness. And it was also spliced in over here, if you could see those black pieces right there of electrical tape. But I took that out, and when I bought it, this car had water damaged N2MB. So I ended up taking it out, you know, doing what I did because my buddy Smiley hooked me up and told me exactly what I needed to do to make it run, because it would only run in cruise control. Oh yeah, also with cruise control, somebody told me that I should go ahead and check to see if I have cruise control, but I'm not driving this, you guys. I'll tell you right now, this is why. Because if I get pulled over, this car is getting towed, and I'm getting arrested, and I ain't getting arrested, alright? My next step is I will be taking this cluster out and replacing with my cluster, but first, I gotta take this cluster apart and go ahead and put the needle back on 0. Before I take anything apart, I have to make sure I take the positive and negative off of my battery, because I don't want to be blowing any fuses or relays and stuff like that. That's the update on what's going on with my caliber and what I'm doing with the caliber, trying to fix it. So I'm just gonna give you guys this raw and straight to you, and that's it, guys. Be easy, guys. Peace.